So, for my soul reset tonight, I want to leave you with something that reminded me that purpose doesn't always retire. Sometimes it just changes uniform. There's a story coming out of Atlanta, and honestly, it touched my heart. After retiring as a longtime principal of Burgess-Peterson Academy, a man named David White could have easily stepped away. He had already poured years into education. He had already led, guided, and mentored and shaped young lives. He had already done what many would call enough. But instead of leaving the school behind, he came back, not as the principal, not in a suit and tie, but as the school's building handyman. So let's just sit with that for a second. A man who once led the building now walks those same halls, fixing things, helping out, opening doors, and still showing up for children he loves. The beautiful part of it is, to those students, he is still Mr. White, still safe, still familiar, and somebody who cares. And I think there's something powerful in that lesson because in a world where people constantly chase title, status, and recognition, this reminds us that purpose is bigger than position. Sometimes your impact stays the same, while maybe the role in your life looks different than it used to. Maybe things didn't go the way you planned. Maybe you had to reinvent yourself. But just hear me when I say this. Just because the title changed doesn't mean the purpose left. So tonight, I want to remind somebody you still matter. You still have something to give. And sometimes the greatest love is simply continuing to show up. Because purpose doesn't retire, it just finds a new way to serve. So we're going to pull up this video and we're going to listen about Mr. White and his new purpose.
Didn't last long for one Metro Atlanta school principal. After 10 years leading the campus, he's back, but this time he's making sure everything inside of it runs smoothly. Our Kaylee Fedco caught up with him.
He spent a decade leading the school. Now he's back, keeping the lights on.
I was always afraid of these before. I thought they would electrocute me, but they won't.
David White retired last September from being principal at Burgess-Peterson Academy, but home didn't suit him for long.
I found myself really kind of lonely and disconnected. I'd lost my sense of community for sure. So when this position became available, I kind of laughed because I used to say that it would be the perfect retirement job.
He applied for the open site operations job and got it. The same man who once ran the school now fixes what keeps it running.
I find myself now always looking to see if there are lights that are burned out, if there are issues that need to be addressed. There's always the need for touch-up painting, right? Because kids have dirty little hands and they love to pick paint.
Like this broken bathroom light, just another problem he's used to solving.
So this light started flickering yesterday, like just blinking off and on. And so of course the kids were saying it was haunted.
Around here, his impact hasn't faded. Students and staff still light up when they see him in the halls.
It's so great to see their excitement to be here every day. And it's been great to see them so excited to see Mr. White. I really feel that having him back has added so much value to our community.
Just now, with a tool belt and a new title, proving no matter the role, some people never stop showing up for the places they love.
Yeah, y'all. So that's our soul reset for tonight. He didn't want to go home and just retire. He still had to serve his purpose. So that's a good feeling because we sure did hit on some heavy stuff tonight. So Super Mac said his wife calls. Good show. I'm out. Thank you, Super Mac. I appreciate you being here. Tell the wife hi. Appreciate your time. So, of course, y'all, that's it. That's all I have for y'all tonight. I will say this. Y'all can catch me tomorrow. Catch us tomorrow on the No Middleman panel. We usually go on about 9:45 Eastern, 8:45 Central for my people on Central Time. And that's me, Uncle Plug, and Souls of Thought. We bring y'all No Middleman on Monday. I don't know what the lineup is going to be the rest of the week. Oh, catch us on Wednesday Rewind. This Wednesday, we're doing a rewind. No Middleman turns 1 year old on July the 1st. No, is it July the 1st? Yeah, July the 1st. No Middleman turns 1 year old. So make sure y'all continue to tune in. I don't know exactly which show we're going to be reviewing or rewinding on Wednesday. Wait a minute. Miles got he said great story, but is he qualified and who did he steal that job from? I don't know, Miles. I don't know. But make sure y'all tune in on Wednesday for the rewind, and make sure y'all set y'all calendars for July the 1st. It's gonna be epic. No Middleman will be turning 1, and